Hello, my name is Kirsten Gilbert, and today I'll be speaking on the mental health stigma of teens in America. And for starters, I'd like to say that America's teens are becoming too sad to live. We're seeing higher depression rates, we're seeing higher anxiety rates, and higher suicide rates. What we must take from these statistics is a solution to fixing the mental health of teens. Focusing on the mental health of teens can have a positive effect on the future. With this being said, teens are the future of our society. The younger generations are the future of our society, and for us to help their standard of living now in their adolescence time can create a positive effect on our future. I myself am a teen who has struggled with mental health, and I have seen the effects of it firsthand. So the solutions that I will give you can help us have a better impact on the teenagers of our society. For starters, what is the importance of the mental health in teens? Teens who have good mental health can build the resilience to cope with anything that life throws at them, and that they can grow into well-rounded individuals and healthy adults with good mental health. What this means is that the future of our society can be more positive, it can be more efficient and more fluid with the good mental health of our teens. Depression, anxiety, and behavioral disorders are among the leading causes of mental illness among adolescents. This was given to us by the World Health Organization. Adolescents' health and well-being during adolescence time and adulthood are dependent on protecting them from adversity, supporting socioeconomic status, and learning and physiological well-being, and ensuring access to mental health care. All of these things can impact our future in a way that is very positive. Mental health disorders are affected by 1 out of every 7 10 through 19-year-olds, but they are frequently undiagnosed and untreated. What this means is that there are millions and millions of people who have undiagnosed mental illnesses. And what this means is that they are struggling with this illness on their own with no solutions to them. This can decrease their standard of living. And for these millions of people to have decreased standard of living, this means a poor future for our society. This brings me to my next point. How do we identify poor mental health? Globally, 1 in 7 19-year-olds experience mental health disorder. This accounts for 13% of the global burden disease in this age group. Due to this high probability of a teen having poor mental health, is never unnecessary to check up on a teen that you may know. What this means is that because there is such a high probability of a teen having poor mental health, checking up on a teen will have no bad effects on it. In fact, it will create a better solution, a better future for your society. Teens who may not be in the best living situations may be at higher risks for poor mental health. What this means is that for teens who have poor house lives and who may not have a parent in their life, or who may go through things with their parents in their life, can have poor mental health. Things such as missing days in school or poor school performance, avoiding friends, having poor social life, and even losing interest in the activities that they might have found intriguing in their in their pastime. These are all of signs of poor mental health, losing that passion for things that you wanted to do before. Teens may be hesitant to disclose their sentiments and emotions, and if they do not believe you will unconditionally support them. This effect is much more pronounced among teenagers who have a more natural distrust of their parents due to their roles as authority figures. This was given to us by Georgetown Behavioral University. What this means is that teens are in a state of resilience against parents, against adults, and they have a distrust for them. This distrust may be given to them through maybe a traumatic event that might have happened, but you never know what a teenager may be going through. So this can cause them to no longer want to seek help. This is why we check up on our teens, asking them how they're doing and really studying their behavior patterns. This brings me to my next point. which is the solution. Solutions create better mental health for our teens. When it comes to mental health, oftentimes it can take a simple hug or just to spark that mental switch in someone's mind that lets them know that they are going to be okay and that you are there for them. This means that a teen may need a simple acts of care or love in order for their mental health to heal. Communication is key. It is something that can be viewed as cheesy and ineffective. However, this is simply not the case. Just simply having a talk with a teenager about their day or what's going on in their lives can create that switch in their mind that can be the difference between them having poor mental health and a more productive mental health. Asking adolescents about their family relationships and school experiences as part of their routine health screenings, this can allow a teen to feel as though they aren't as alone as they think they are, that they know that someone other than themselves care, that somebody else cares about them. Considering the fact that schooling and education is a large factor for poor mental health people and teens, schools should be offering open discussions about mental health. This can create a sense of community among teens. This can make them feel not as alone as they may feel, that there is somebody else going through whatever they may be going through. This creates room for mass healing in teens. In conclusion, the importance of the identification and resolution of poor mental health in teens in America is a process that can create a better future for us as a society. Each of these factors can set us up for a better standard of living in teens. The intention of us as a collective can create an impact unlike any other. When it comes to shaping our youth to have more productive and more successful lives, it begins with the adults. Adults must be the example. Adults must create this sense of community among the teens who have poor mental health. We must have the intention to create a good impact among our teens, and this solution can start today. This process can start today, and we must begin now. Thank you.